Hello, welcome back to another episode of Bellwright Mods Edition. This is episode 2. We are going to go over some of the mods that people tend to claim are cheating the game, immersion breaking, all that kind of stuff. What a lot of people do like to refer to them as uh, making games fun again, whatever. Either way, basically what we are going to be looking at is 4 mods that really push the limits of what should or should not be allowed in the game normally. Obviously, the stuff that I'm going to be doing here, uh, unlikely to be added, but the first one is going to be higher player damage and more combat XP. So, first off, let's take a look here. Obviously, I'm maxed out in strength, and I'm maxed out in agility, maxed out in archery. To start a game, a lot of us really like to push into archery, and so as you can see, it's quite a bit of experience go into those. But I'm starting to push one-handed here. We are going to do this first one without the mod on, just to kind of show you what it looks like. So, to start, let's see how much damage we do without this mod on. Alright, come on. So, 81, and it killed it outright. So now, let's take a look at it with the mod on. Alright, so now we're back with the mod on. Let's see how much damage. I did 81 in the last, 81 or 82, right? 121. So maybe I only picked the 1.5. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's more damage when you're talking about using a bow and an arrow. You're talking same amount of extra damage. Makes taking guys out a little bit easier in the beginning. Makes it really easy to take them out in game when you've got bronze arrows and you're headshotting, especially with a 10 agility and a 10 archery. So, doing lots and lots of damage. So that's kind of how that is. As you can see, we're only day 82, and I've maxed out strength, agility, archery. I'm close to one-handed. Haven't even started using two hands. I'm just using the books, and obviously this skill XP is the only thing that's going to affect books. The higher player damage and more combat XP does not affect books. So yeah, it doesn't affect work attributes either. That's just me putting in a stupid amount of time getting stuff done and reading a few books. So, but either way, the next thing we are going to, I guess, showcase is the way to use it, is infinite tool durability. So, in this case, because this is a tool, you notice this does not have the tool label to it. This is a tool. It is maxed out, like it's full. That means that we can use this bad boy. Let's find some trees here. We got some over here. We're gonna fell a few of these trees and see if that durability goes down at all. As you can see on the bottom part of the screen, it's not going down at all, like at all. And that's kind of what we want, right? If we're gonna get an infinite tool durability. This has many uses. One of the big ones is that let's get this wood here. One of the big ones is when you've got outposts that are reliant on tools, and you'll have quite a few of them that will be reliant on tools. You have to replenish those, and without any other mods, they could go through a tool a day. I mean, literally, very easily go through a tool a day. And so it makes kind of maybe getting some of that micromanagement of the game a little bit easier. Now, when you're first starting and you only have like 1 or 2 outposts, like that's not going to be a big deal. Easy to deal with, right? But when you've got like 5 or 6 outposts because you need several different things and can't be bothered to go get it yourself all the time. What the heck just happened? That was weird. It just... Look, did you see the way that tree... Oh, well, whatever. It doesn't matter. It makes it to where you don't have to deal with the micromanagement tedium. You give them one tool, and they can use it forever. Kind of cheaty, like I said, but that's kind of the goal of what we're talking about here, right? Kind of cheaty. Next thing we are going to talk about kind of goes hand in hand with a mod that that you can see on right now, which was from the first mods episode, which is haul ass. The 2 modes you can put them in is in like fast walk and sprint. This is fast walk if I'm not mistaken, because sprinting they'd be going a lot faster, as you can see. Like I'm moving way faster than them right now. But the other thing that kind of goes hand in hand with this to increase that speed, especially since you really do have to put a lot of armor on these guys, is no armor penalty. So, what do I mean by no armor penalty? Well, here's what I mean. As you can see, there's no subtraction percentage to speed on any of these items, which means you are moving at full speed no matter what you're wearing. You could be wearing medieval full plate, and you would be moving at the speed that I'm moving right now, minus maybe a little bit of percentage just because I have a 10 agility. But either way, yeah, like no mod penalty, which means when people are chasing you, you could probably literally, let's just do this. You could just run backwards, not even like sprinting, and get ahead of them faster. Shoot, run backwards, get away from them, shoot, so on and so forth. Again, a little bit more cheaty than normal, right? It gives you a significant advantage, especially with a bow. But yeah, that is a mod that I think is closer to the immersion breaking aspect, but in my opinion, you have to do so much running around, especially at the beginning before you can get your signposts up, and it can get tedious is the right word to use. Exploration is great, but still, you know, something to allow for max speed when you're just running around. In combat, yeah, it's kind of cheaty, and when you're talking about your guys running around with armor on, the ability to go as fast as they're going may be a little bit more cheaty as well. But either way, you know, still allows for maximum movement, maximum speed. You know, we like to go fast, right? The last one, which is probably the worst offender of them all, and you're probably thinking, how is that even possible? You have stockpiles here, right? Well, stockpiles normally only hold 400 pieces, and then your barns will hold 1,000. Well, this one is called storage expansions, and what we mean by that is this now has 4,000 stockpile, right? That's a lot. That's 10 times the amount. Now, here's the funny part. You're thinking, oh, he must have gotten like the highest of them all, right? No, I got the lowest of them all. There is one where you can multiply it by 650,000 space. So all you would ever need is one stockpile for everything. It's insane. But I mean, you know, the biggest aspect to Bellwright is storage. Like, yes, you need to build a settlement, you need to recruit people, you need to kill bandits, but your biggest offender in Bellwright is going to be how much storage do you put up at every aspect of the game, right? So am I going to have this farm here, just one farm, but it's going to be constantly maintained, and will one barn, be enough rest of game, right, for one farm? Possibly. It just depends on how quickly you use what it is that you're getting from here. Like, you plant one flax here, you're going to potentially, depending on your farming ability, you're going to get anywhere from like 6 to 12 flax. You put 25 of those down, you've already filled up a third to almost a half of the barn just in one harvest. And that's a lot. And you don't get to start with those. You can make the farm well before you get the barn, which means you would need 2 or 3 of these stockpiles before you would be able to confidently say you can harvest, use, and maintain. And that's a lot of storage just for one farm plot. And so this one, no doubt, immersion breaking, but it's still something that I think would make it easier to play the game, as in the story, or going from bandit camp to bandit camp, taking out bandits, than to worry that, oh crap, this is at 250, I've only got 150 left in here. And so yeah, it's one of those situations where you have to oh, hi there. No. Oh, come on. Gotcha. 258, that's what I'm talking about. 273. Ow. Ow. 93 for a regular shot. Yeah, get up. Hey, leave my guy alone there. Yeah, get him. You are making me mad. Bang! Right in the head. You guys take him out yet or not? Get out of here. Another... Ooh, and that... I got Trustin Bradford. That must have been a tax party. But that's more... well, let's see. Did this go up any? It did. See? 643. And so that was just from attacking those few times with the one-hander. But that's a good demonstration of these, let's just call them immersion or game-breaking mods. And that's going to do it for this episode. Like and subscribe for more content. And as always, I will see you in the next video.